Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing O and OA retirement visas. Why am I discussing this? Well, we got a comment on the channel, quoting directly, what's the difference between an between an OA visas, I think they meant visa, OA visa, and an O visa, thanks. Yeah, done a lot of videos on this over the years, but I'll go ahead and do another one. I can kill a couple of minutes and get another video up out of it. I will do that. And quite honestly, we've had a lot of new subscribers and new viewers to this channel over time. And the old stuff that I talked about some years back, you know, it might not be so readily available due to YouTube's algorithm, whatever. So long story short, yeah, the O and the OA visa are two types of retirement visa. O-A stands for O annual. I think I've been told that. I've also heard it's O abroad because they're generally issued at embassies and consulates outside of Thailand, and then they're renewed or extended here in Thailand, but not actually issued in Thailand. They're not promulgated in Thailand. They're issued and created overseas. They're created at Thai consulates and embassies outside of Thailand. Big difference between the OA and the O, one of the major ones is insurance. The O retirement visa presently does not have an insurance requirement, which may or may not behoove folks because it may or may not be possible to actually apply for an O retirement visa at the outset, depending on your circumstances. Now, the OA, again, it requires insurance. That's a big one. The other interesting thing, or used to be an interesting thing, it was treated like a multi-entry visa, so there was a way to do sort of a final border run on the OA to get an extra year on the back end. I've done videos on that before. That has effectively fallen by the wayside because the insurance requirement is now attached sort of into the DNA, if you will, of the OA itself, because in order to get a renewal of a visa, or in actual fact, if you arrive in Thailand on an OA, even if the OA is good for a year, they'll only give you lawful status for the duration of your insurance coverage, which can be a major hurdle for certain folks. Meanwhile, you got the O retirement visa, which the O retirement visa is exactly what it seems like. It's an O retirement visa. I've talked about this before. There's varying degrees of difficulty in getting into this category, although many find it to be rather beneficial to them. One of the big reasons being they kind of want to sidestep the insurance requirement. Now again, O retirement visas are not routinely issued at embassies or consulates abroad. I want to be clear, O retirement visas. There are other O visa, other categories of visa fall under the overarching O moniker, but different embassies and consulates abroad have different protocols with respect to the O retirement visa. It's really not going to be something you're going to see issued with a great deal of frequency. Embassies and consulates prefer to issue the OA. So the thing to take away from this video, yeah, they are different, although I've made videos in the past where I've said, hey, be cautious. One day they may consolidate the two categories and it all sort of becomes one thing. Haven't seen that happen. No indication to think it's going to happen anytime soon, but you never know, it could. Long story short, yeah, within the retirement visa designation, there are two different types of retirement visas, the OA and the O.